Hello and welcome to Hired Ops. In this one, I'm just going to give a few impressions of the game so people can see what it's actually like in action, because I know the Should You Play game was just a lot of clips of me killing people or getting killed strung together, whereas this is just some gameplay and some babbling along the side. I just wanted to show sort of what the games go like for anybody who is interested. Maybe show one or two levels. There it is. Now, I'm not going to be concentrating on the game, obviously, because I'm concentrating more on what I'm saying, so don't be expecting a world-class play here. I'm just trying to show people what the game is like and give them a little bit of an impression. Oh, frame rate. Frame rate drops are not down to the game, they are down to the recording software. So ignore any frame rate drops that happen. When that's not on, it runs fine, it runs smoothly. And also, what I have noticed, and I noticed it when I was making the Should You Play This in 2021, oh, getting shot from the side. I did notice that some of my aiming seems a bit off in the videos. There's just a micro delay between input and response is all. But this is down to the recording software, not the game itself. Now, I'm not saying I'm a world-class player off stream. I am not. But I do get a couple more kills. Maybe 2 to 5 more kills every round. Not many. That wasn't it. That aiming was fine. The reason for that is because I only had 47 health. But let's talk about that, right? So one of the differences between this and, say, the likes of COD, for example, with COD, when you get shot, your health regenerates. And when you go into something like Warzone, the free-to-play version, obviously you have your armor and things that you can collect and put in, and you also have the health that regenerates as well. With this, it's a different system. Now, if you notice in the top right, I have $300. Now, when you earn money in between each round, it'll come up, see this menu. You can buy different things. You can buy health, so you can inject yourself and get full health. You can buy grenades, flashbangs, and a myriad of other things as well. So you can really customize each game differently, whereas with COD you get loadouts, but you can't edit them during game. With this, you can just keep changing, and you earn money with every kill. This gun, by the way, excellent for long range. You get money for every kill and also for doing other such impressive things. Assists as well, that's another thing. If you take somebody's health and somebody else finishes them off, you get the assist, and you also get money from that, I believe. So that's a really good system, I find, because it just gives you a little bit more control. This, coupled with the fact that you can actually change your class mid-game, so you can change from a sniper, that you've got a full class setup, to assault, is a really good addition. And it's this level of control over everything that just makes the game so much better for me. Also, one of the things I mentioned was manageable verticality. And I've had two people ask me what I meant by that. Okay, I admit that it's a bit ambiguous. Basically, what I meant by that is there are games here where there's lots of fields, or there are hills, there are lots of high points. Down to 14 health. Oh. There you go. One bullet and dead. But I went down shooting. So there are lots of places that have lots of hills and stuff. I don't mean like the little sideway there where the pipes were down, or this little hill here. I mean actual valleys and hills and just entire landscapes and maps. Large places that you can just scope the area out. There's the place with the lighthouses that I believe is a recent addition. Ah, damn it. And that gives you a lot of elevation. So if you're a sniper, for example, you can take a lot of people out, but it doesn't give you an unfair advantage. That's what I like about this game. It's very balanced while still receiving balance and updates. Now, with regard to matchmaking, which is something else I mentioned, as I said, I don't really struggle to get games. However, there have been 1 or 2 times. That was a loud scream. Oh, and frame rate just dropped. Ah, there you go. I was concentrating on the frame rate, and I suck. It's a mixture of the two. There have been times where if I try to customize a game, so say the game where you build up your weapons, so every time you kill somebody with a weapon 3 times, you get a new weapon. If I want to do that level, for example, there usually aren't that many people in. You can get it late night, and if you wait a minute or two, you will almost always get the match you want to get. If I just play any game, for example, and just click start a match, it usually throws me in a match immediately, or there's about a 40-second wait. For example, this loaded up pretty much immediately as soon as I loaded the game up. This came on, but this is just a random match that loads of people are in. Okay, I think the game is done now. Right, yeah, I didn't do too well there. 4th place though, not bad considering everybody else was actually playing the game. I want to show a different game as well. I want to show a different map, a larger map. Maybe to show people what it's like. Instead of one-on-one, maybe a team match. So we'll jump into that. Okay, so let's take a look at the team match. Now, I have been on this map once before as well. I tend to favor the lighthouse and also the one with the sunset, which you've seen on the tips and tricks quite a lot of, because that is the map I actually quite like. I also like the hills. I don't believe I showed that, but I may show a clip or two at the end of this video just to show people what I mean by hills. I don't expect again to do too well here. I really just want to show you the map and general gameplay. See, I start off with $110 at the top, so I can customize loadout. While I'm playing this, I'm not going to be doing that. However, generally speaking, as a rule, I will try and get at least a grenade or some health. Just, it carries over as well, so if you die, for example, it will carry over until you actually use the item itself. It doesn't just disappear. Nice. Which I think is a really good addition, because it would be annoying spending money and then just having to rebuy the item you didn't use. Right, so as I was saying before with manageable verticality, this isn't really the best example of that. However, as you can see, there's quite a lot of elevation in this as well. Damn it. And I was just taken out by a sniper. Not the best places for snipers. However, there is I think it's the landing pad on this, where a lot of people do tend to snipe from. It's actually heading towards where I was going then. Oh. Frame rate drops again. God damn it. That is just poor shooting right there. If he surfaces it again, I'll get him. There he is. Yeah, so it is good. And also the designs of the actual setup itself. There are lots of places to duck behind, hide behind. Now I know, again, I'm going back to the likes of Call of Duty. I know COD does that very well, but they've had 20 some odd years to manufacture a game that actually hits every nail. Whereas I think this hits certain things better. I think the team behind Hired Ops actually experiment a little bit more than COD actually can, given how big it is, and they create less realistic environments, which is really good. It would be especially good with something like VR, for example, whereas, again, COD, very, very polished, but this just offers something different. It's hard to explain. I hope by showing this I can get people to understand what it is I'm trying to say. Like, it's not a shot at COD. COD is a phenomenal game. This just offers something different, a different approach. And even though they do look similar, they are completely different games. Oh, sniper. Like I say, not the best place for snipers, and being a sniper, you never really get an unfair advantage. Also, you don't get a lot of quick scopers on this. They do exist, but it's quite well balanced, just for anybody who is annoyed by quick scopers. I know there are people out there. And again, due to, in my opinion, the incredible design of the maps, there are some excellent sniper nests. Oh, that's my guy. I hear something up there, but oh, okay, that was just my stupidity right there. Right, so let's see if I can actually get a kill here. Oh. I seem to only kill people running away. Oh no, this is a bad place to be in. Yeah, that was just my bad play right there. I should have aimed quicker. Right, they have little drop boxes there. If you saw that, let me show you. There, see. That gives you money, so you get more money. Whereas I've got what, $535 right now, so I could buy some pretty cool things. Again, I'm not going to do that while I'm streaming this, and there's someone there. Now he is waiting around this for me. Ha. I should have bought some things because I'm now down to 74 health. However, I'm feeling pretty confident with my decision. That is, again, something I did mention in the video. The footsteps really do need reworking. Oh, look at all them people. Got one. See, snipers, that's what I said. Snipers like to go on the helipad. Oh. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting him. But yeah, footsteps definitely need a rework, and you don't know where they are. They sound a bit squelchy. I just think they should be overhauled completely, because sound is such an important part of a game, and that is the only problem I have with this game. Right, so I got killed before. Let's go explore. Steps are quite nice here to just go up and peek over. Look around. Can't see anybody. I feel like I'm gonna get shot. Oh, somebody there. I can't take him from this angle with this gun. Oh, there's a blue guy. I'm gonna add suppressing fire and see if he can take him out. Got him. There you go. See, this is what I said earlier on about when you kill somebody, when you get the assist, you can get money from it and then you can spend it on things such as grenades, flashbangs, health, rockets, that scene, and other such things that are really good for the game. The gunshots are fine on it. You can always tell where gunshots are coming from. It's just the footsteps, just to make that clear. The gunshots are really good. Oh. Now, the amount of times I hit that guy in the nuts with that gun, you'd think he would have died. Or if not, killed himself. This is the gun that I favor the most. That is one of the things you can buy. I suppose it's the equivalent of a streak. The equivalent of a streak, even. I'll go around this way. Usually, yeah, there you go. Usually lots of people on these hills. My health is too low. Yeah, I couldn't take him on. My health was too low and it was just too far. Although this gun is good for long distance. That's another thing. In between getting killed, you can just choose whichever player you want. So there are 4 different types of people to play from. And sniper, recon, support, and assault, I believe. And you can pretty much choose anyone. They all have different loadouts and you can just play whichever one you want each death. There's something going on here. Oh, that's what. Hello. Right. Oh, frame rate drop. I don't know what's happening. That's what's happening. There's a guy behind me. Not long left. Let's see if I can just get one more kill in before the end of the match. There are definitely more of them than it is me. Well, us, even. I think it's coming to an end. There you go. Yeah, like I say, that was just a brief look. I know that was a defeat, but, you know, I died quite a lot as well throughout that. But it was a good game. Ah, yes, there you go. So it was 4 against 6. Which happens sometimes, but, you know, what can you do? If you have any comments, leave them in the comment section. I will respond to every single one, whether positively, negatively, or just with a thumbs up. I will respond. I'll also read everything. I'm going to probably end this video by showing a field level that I really enjoy. I'll just show like a minute of that or something just so people can understand what I meant when I said it's a really good design. That's all, and thank you for watching.
Минус турист! Минус турист! Минусанул! Один готов!
Well, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe. And even if you don't like the video, please just dislike the video and tell me what I did wrong, and maybe I can correct it next time. But thank you for watching, and I hope this really helped.